they are also inspired. We have taken the inspiration from Srila Prabhupada. Okay. So all our stories are taken from the lessons, and then we are inspired from Srila Prabhupada. He's the founder Acharya of ISKCON. Okay. So let us start with our story for today, everyone. And we also have an app known as Values for All, where all the recordings are available. So you can download it in the Play Store. It is free of cost. Okay, you can just subscribe. Like there is a girls group, there is a boys group, English and Hindi and Kannada. There are different languages. So you just subscribe to that. You'll get all the recordings of the previous sessions. Okay. So let us start with today's story. First of all, we'll start with the prayers, as whenever we start any thing, we first of all offer our prayers to Lord as well as to our teachers, okay, who give us this divine knowledge. So let us start, everyone. Om Agyana Timirandasya Jnanana Jana Shalakaya Chakshurulminitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. नमां विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे. So let us start with our today's story, everyone. Yes. So I hope all of you are able to see the screen. Today's story is a crane amongst the herons. Okay. So let us start this one. So I hope all of you can see the screen here. Once there was a crane. He was very innocent. Okay. He was very innocent means, I hope you know what is the meaning of innocent. Okay. He was a very nice person. Okay. And anybody says to him, he will just simply follow them, those people. Okay. Not thinking too much. So what happened? One day he went to play with the herons. So the crane went to play with the herons. And as he returned from his play, you can see in the picture, herons are the purple one, the color is different, and the crane is the white one. Okay. So as he returned from his play, his mother said, "Child, you must not play with herons. They are very sharp. They stand on one leg as if they are doing some austerity, but with other leg they perform some conspiracy. You will be spoiled if you associate with them." So that was the thing, that the mother of the crane told the crane that please don't go with the herons. You will be spoiled if you be with them. Okay. Then what happened? Let us see. The little crane replied, "Oh mother, do not worry. Just like a lotus grows in filth, similarly I will remain with the herons, yet none of their bad habits will enter me." So that's what the little crane replied. Okay. So what it shows here, mother gave some good advice to the crane, but he didn't listen about the advice. Sometimes we also do the same thing. Our elders, they tell us some good advice, but we think that it is a burden for us. And we think that, oh, if we listen to their advice, then it will stop our freedom. But we don't understand that it is for our own good. The advice which our elders give to us, they are for our own good. Okay? So the crane didn't listen to the mother. So what happened? The crane told, no, I will go, no problem. I will take care. Like that, the crane told, I will remain away. I will not take the bad, even if I associate with the herons. So that shows what? That the little crane was overconfident. Okay. But students, sometimes overconfidence is also dangerous. Actually, overconfidence is dangerous only. She was overconfident that even. So then what happened? Thus the little crane repeatedly went and mingled with the flock of herons. Okay. So he was mingling with them, or associating with those herons. The crane roamed and played with them. One day they planned for a picnic. Okay, so herons, they invited the crane also for picnic, and the crane told, okay, sure, I will come. So do you see here that even when the herons asked that, okay, will you join us for the picnic? She didn't even ask her mother. She didn't even ask her mother also. So that is again a wrong thing. We should always consult our parents, our elders before we do any action. Here, the little crane, she didn't ask her mother also that she is going for a picnic like this. So, if we don't ask our elders, our parents about whatever we are doing in our life, we may also end up in trouble or some problems. And we don't know what is a complete picture, what may happen afterwards, what are the consequences, in which situation we will land up in, that we don't know. So same way here, the crane also didn't ask her mother, and let us see what happens next. So the crane went with the herons and began flying with them. And then the herons saw some grains scattered in the field. And immediately all the herons, they started eating those grains. And the innocent crane was also there. She just followed. She was just standing and seeing there what the herons are doing. All the herons were eating the grains. Okay. So the herons just took the grains. It was not their grains, but still they were eating it. Okay. Like anything. And they were eating more, but suddenly they saw that their legs were caught in a net. And even the innocent crane was also caught. And now do you see here? This is called attraction. Here, all the herons, they got attracted to those grains on the field there. And that attraction became their distraction. Okay. Their attraction became the distraction. Even for the herons, they got caught, and crane also got caught. You have heard that story of that rabbit and tortoise, correct? Where the rabbit was, they were running a race, and the rabbit got distracted, and because of that, the tortoise won the race. Although the rabbit was competent enough, but because of the distraction, rabbit lost the race. So same way here also, when we get attracted to some distraction, okay, or there is a definition also for distraction. Distraction is attraction, but in the wrong direction. So distraction is attraction in the wrong direction. So same way in our life also, we may be good in our academics, okay, but sometimes we get distracted. Okay, we may be distracted because of some movies, smartphones, games. And even if we are very good in academics, but because we are getting distracted, we may not score well in our exams. Okay, we are having lot of competence, lot of talent, but because we got distracted, that's why our marks will reduce, and we will not be able to perform if that much which we would have performed if we are not distracted. Okay, so we should always use our wisdom what to do. So now see what happened finally. The crane, suddenly a farmer came, and the farmer told that it was a hunter farmer only, but he told, "Oh, attackers of my field, today I have caught you red handed. Now I shall teach you a good lesson." And finally, the crane told, "Oh, farmer, I am a crane. I am very innocent. I am innocent. I didn't even eat one grain also from your field. Please leave me. Please be merciful to me." But do you feel that the crane will be left? No, the farmer didn't allow, because the crane was also there with the herons. What the farmer told, "So what if you're innocent, but still you were with the herons? Now you will also get the punishment as the herons will get. Same punishment you will also get." So then finally, the crane also was taken with the herons by the farmer. And you know what happened next. All of them were killed. And can you see what that crane is thinking? "I wish I had obeyed my mother. I wish I had obeyed my mother. She didn't do that." So that is the lesson, students, here. Many lessons are there, every slide we saw. Now I would like you to tell me what lesson you learned from your side. Okay. So I'll give you, just you can raise your hand. Just one or two lessons I will take, and then we will wind up for today. Okay. Yes. Anybody will tell? So I'll give chance to one student here. Yes. Ashrit, can you please tell what lesson you learned?
Sir, we should obey our parents, and we should never disagree their.
What they are saying. Very good, Ashrit. Very good. So Ashrit is saying correct that we should always obey our parents what they are saying, because ultimately their advice is good for us. So what's the moral? The moral is also that it is better to be alone than associating with bad company. It is better to be alone. To be alone, but don't associate with bad people. Like here also we saw that the crane associated with the herons, and because of the herons, she also got caught. And the farmer caught her, caught the crane, and was killed. So that's why, please understand, we should not be overconfident. We should obey whatever our elders are telling, whatever our parents are saying. We should not take action on our own. We should always consult our superiors before we take any action. And one more thing is there, we should not be overconfident. Okay, nothing will happen if I associate with bad association with bad people. No, it will affect us, it will influence us. So we should stay away from the bad association. We should always stay away. Okay. So students, more lessons we'll be seeing in detail tomorrow. So it's already 9 o'clock. So thank you for joining on time. And please think more lessons, because tomorrow we'll be seeing the lessons from this story point by point in detail, that what all things we learned.